Question number 23 of exercise 15.1. A game consists of tossing a 1 rupee coin. Okay, we have a 1 rupee coin, we are tossing it 3 times and noting its outcome each time. Okay, so we have a 1 rupee coin which might have heads and tails, 2 outcomes. Okay, and then what is the game? The game is that 1 rupee coin is tossed 3 times. Then maybe we can say that, okay, sometimes we will get a head, sometimes tail, and then next time head or something like that. Okay, but one thing we know that probability of getting head is also 1 by 2 and probability of getting tail is also 1 by 2 when a coin is tossed once. Okay, Hanif is a boy. Hanif wins if all the tosses give the same result. Okay, either 3 heads or 3 tails, and loses otherwise. Calculate the probability that Hanif will lose the game. Okay, that's very good. So this question is little interesting. The condition for Hanif or the boy to win is that either but out of all those 3 tosses, either they get all head or they get all tails. Okay, so Hanif wins in this condition, Hanif also wins in this condition. So all the 3 heads he will win, all the 3 tails also he will win, but he will not win when 2 times they get head and then 1 time tail, for example. Okay, and then again, for example, if they get 1 tails and then 1 head and then 1 tail, so then also he will lose. And there are some other conditions also in which he will lose. Okay, so now we want to know we need to calculate the probability that Hanif will lose the game. Okay, so let us say that probability of Hanif losing the game is PL. Okay, so PL is the probability of Hanif to lose game. Okay, and then this could be any one of these conditions where all things are not the same. Okay, and then what we can do here, we can calculate the probability of his win and then minus it from 1, because either he will lose or he will win. Okay, so probability of losing plus probability of winning is equal to 1, isn't it? Either he will lose or win, isn't it? So the maybe calculating the probability of winning is maybe more easy. Okay, and here we know that we get 2 cases or maybe 2 conditions in which he can win. So condition number 1, and then this is also another condition, all heads or all tails. So now what we don't know here, we don't know how many outcomes are possible. So let us think about it. Okay, so when we toss a coin for the first time, what will happen? Let us do it for this condition. When we toss a coin for the first time, we can have two different results, isn't it? Either head or tail. Similarly, second time also we can have two different result. Third time also two different result. So the total number of combinations which are possible is 2 times 2 times 2. That is total 8 combinations are possible, isn't it? And out of those 8, there are 2 combinations where he wins the game. Okay, so probability of winning the game is equal to 2 divided by 8, isn't it? So probability of losing the game, which we need to find out, is 1 minus 2 by 8. That is 6 by 8, or maybe 3 by 4. We can also write 75%, or we can write 0.75. So that is the answer. So I have skipped many questions because they are very, very similar to each other. There is one exercise 15.2 also, which is optional. Um, it generally contains a little bit difficult questions, but I always tackle one of those questions which are quite interesting. So let me just tackle one of those questions here. So now we are in exercise 15.2. Let me just have a look on question number 3. Okay. Question number 3 says a bag contains 5 red balls. Okay. 5 red balls and some blue balls. Okay. It is saying some blue balls. We don't know how many blue balls. Okay. So it's very important that we write it very, very clearly. Okay. So this is the bag. It will just help us in thinking. So there are 5 red balls and a blue balls. Some blue balls, but we have told a blue balls. It's a variable. If the probability of drawing a blue ball is double that of the red ball, okay. So what are the total outcomes possible? Total outcomes possible. It's 5 plus a, isn't it? This is the total outcome. And then it is telling the condition is the probability of drawing a blue ball. Okay, what is the probability of drawing a blue ball? There are a number of blue balls and the total number of outcome is 5 plus a. So a divided by 5 plus a is the probability of drawing a blue ball. And then it is telling what is the probability of red drawing a red ball. Actually, according to our setting or whatever equations we have made, the probability of getting a red ball is 5 divided by 5 plus a, isn't it? Okay. So now it is telling the probability of drawing a blue ball is double that of red ball. Okay, then we can make a equation. So, and you should also not, first of all, you just write down what it is saying. Don't do opposite thing. So what the probability of blue ball is double. It means you need to think that this PB is a bigger number. So it should be 2 times PR. Okay. So if you think like that, you will be okay. You will not make mistake. So PB is equal to 2 times PR. Okay, so now put these values. PB, let us put A divided by 5 plus A, which is 2 times PR. What is PR? PR is 5 divided by 5 plus A. Okay, now let us try to solve it. So I think we can do cross multiplication. Okay, let us do cross multiplication. 5 plus A, although it is not necessary, but okay, let us do that. 5 plus A, or 5A plus A square will be equal to 50 plus 10A. Okay, or A square. Okay, so now we are getting quadratic equation. Very nice that we have already read quadratic equation. If you have not already read quadratic equation, please go to that chapter which I have, which is also in the playlist, and see that. So a square, and then 10A, 5A here, and then 50. Okay, so now we need to solve this quadratic equation. So A is equal to, I will again write down the formula here. I remember that, and you should also remember that. This is the formula of quadratic equation, where A, what is A? A is coefficient of A square, that is 1. B is actually minus 5, and C is minus 50. This is what it is. Okay, so A is, let us put the value, minus 5 plus minus. Be very careful about not making sign mistake, because it's very easy to make signs mistake. Maybe I can also make a mistake now, but I will try to not do it. So this is 25, and then these two plus put together is okay. So 200 divided by 2, that gives us 5 plus minus square root of 225 divided by 2. It means 5 plus minus 15, because square root of 225 is 15. And then we are getting two numbers basically. One number is 5 minus 15 minus 5, and another number is 20 by 2 means 10. Okay, so we can outrightly reject this minus 5. Why? It is because we have assumed that there are a number of blue balls. It could not be minus 5 number of blue balls. It could only be positive. So our answer could only be 10. So there are, the question is says determine the number of blue balls in the bag. So the number of blue balls in the bag is 10, and that is the answer. Okay, so what I will do, I will just stop here. We have already made or done the exercise of probability. We have gone through all the concepts and solved many of the problems. Please go through that, and then you can also comment. Please subscribe to this channel. If you keep on subscribing, I will keep on making all the concepts and all the chapters in class 9 and 10 readily available for you free of cost. Bye for now.